Yeah, we're with the director of AMR Medic West. My first question is, what has your response been like for this event?
It's been an all-in effort. We have people that are on duty, people who came in off duty. It's every man, every woman coming in, volunteering, making sure that everybody's okay. We had multiple units last night. You couldn't even park in our parking lot. We had so many people that responded. We responded over 120 units between our two agencies, all of them rotating. They would pick up patients. As soon as they picked up a patient and dropped them off at the hospital, they were coming back to make sure that they picked up more until we knew that every last person who needed medical care had medical care.
Can you, though, talk to me? I mean, you're giving me numbers. What's it like on your heart to see this kind of massacre?
You know, this is one of those things where we have to really step up our professionalism. As we walk into these situations, especially being locals, there's a good chance we're going to run on our family members, our friends, and we're prepared for that emotionally, mentally, and as we get into those situations, you can't help but have empathy. Every time you look at a patient, you know that there's somebody's brother, sister, mother, father, and you know that there's a good chance that somebody's getting some bad news. You know that some people are getting some good news, and it hurts your heart as a human being, and you have the professional side of you, and it's hard to separate the two at times, but we definitely have that switch that we're able to turn on. And last night, our employees, all of our first responders in this valley were able to flip that switch and respond. There were people who were first responders off duty last night. As soon as they heard the chaos, automatically flipped on that switch and started going right into patient care mode. We had people that were in ambulances that were wearing jeans that just left the festival that were saying, you know what, there's people in there that need my help. I'll worry about getting home or notifying my family members later. I need help.
You're talking about professionalism, but is this anything you can train for? I mean, this is a first in U.S. history.
You can train mentally as much as you can, but until you actually face the situation, you'll never know how you can respond. I think this is a situation, as we see all these different situations unfold, we saw it in Florida, we saw it in Sandy Hook, and we know that these situations are very real and very possible, especially being Las Vegas as a large tourist destination. So we talk about these events, we verbally plan for these events, and we hope that we're ready, and I think that we showed that we were prepared last night.
I know this might be sensitive, but have there been those painful moments when the first responders get there? I mean, we're a big little town. It's a very real chance they could know somebody and not realize what they're going to see when they get there.
Unfortunately, we did have that happen with some of our crews. We did reach out to them. They reached out to us. We are very understanding of the situation. We have several counselors on scene at both AMR and Medic West this morning, making sure that any of our employees that were there last night or any of our employees that may have suffered some type of loss or any type of incident have somebody that they can reach out to, talk to, and make sure that they're okay.
We have time now. I mean, what's your message for people at home? Some people are feeling helpless. Some people just want to know what they can do. Do you have something you want to say to them?
You know, I think that we saw a great outpouring from the community. My wife was telling me this morning that all blood banks all blood donation centers are full. So that's one thing. You know, you got other people that are just going to need other things as time goes along. This is just the beginning, so we don't know what everybody's going to need, but be open, be receptive, know that this is a community effort, and you know, even though we're here on the front lines, it's going to be a long time here on out that we're going to have to recover, and we can all come together as a community and make sure that happens.
Thank you so much for speaking with me. I'm going to toss it back to you all in the studio again.